Hi everyone. To me, the most exciting concept in education today is the idea of engagement. When I think of what really makes a difference, a classroom is doing well or a school is doing well, the distinguishing factor for me is whether or not kids are engaged, right? So the question to me is not necessarily how do we get better curriculum, how do we raise test scores, it's how do we get kids excited about what we're asking them to do. So the way I think about that, the way I learned is how do we get kids in the tiger crouch, right? Or how do we get them to lean into their work? How do we get them fired up about what we're asking them to do, right? And so the two reasons that kids get fired up and they get connected is one, they can see that the activity is valuable. Right, that it makes sense to do. It's something that kind of connects to their interest. And two, they know they can be successful at it. So that really, to me, the recipe for engagement is value and confidence. Right? So the first way I think about doing that is when students have choice over what they're able to do, you already have half of that equation, right? Because if I get to choose, then the choose things that are valuable for me, right? So we need to have a lot more student choice if we're going to have engagement. The other thing that's really valuable to students because they're social learners is the opportunity to work with others. I had a colleague when I was in the University of California system as a faculty member, and he said when students work together, they show up more, they admit liking the work more, they have lower absenteeism, and they do better work, right? So if I get to choose what I'm doing, if I get to work with people I really care about, and then three, that the work matters, right? That it really is connected to something. So when I was a teacher and I would have students do mock trials, or we would create newsletters for the community, or they would write and direct their own plays, or we'd do these research projects and we would turn them over to the school board or city council, and like, you know what, we're doing world-changing work. And we're developing our confidence, we're trying on new identities. So when I talk to students about what they're going to learn this year, the way I frame it is, what will you get to become this year? You might get to become a spoken word poet. You might get to become an essayist. You might get to become a lawyer, a mock trial. You get to become a researcher or a scholar or a public speaker. When you're trying on these new identities and you say, this feels really good. I feel really powerful. I feel like I can make a difference. Or you're reading, short pieces of nonfiction and fiction and drama and poetry that speak to you, speak to issues that you care about. All of a sudden, the act of reading becomes not a drudgery or decoding for the teacher, but like exploring worlds that are just like blowing my mind, right? So I think we need to think not just about the content of engagement, but how do we add value to what students see themselves as doing? How do we increase their confidence? How do we let them try on new identities? How do we connect that to changing the larger world? And how do we let them do that together, not isolated from one another?